Okay, I am live. Yay! Okay, I'm doing it. I'm really doing it, y'all. I'm so proud of me. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm gonna try to wait until a few people come in before I get started. But I really don't be trying to waste no time. um, Hi, my name is Chan. I am a part of the Listen and Lotus community. I do empathic listening, and I also do preferably Oracle, but I will do Oracle and Tarot. So do with that what you will. I am embarking on a new part of my journey where I am stepping myself out there and I'm live. So there's that. Um, Hopefully this reading brings clarity. Hopefully you find something that does resonate in the message. And we just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Please keep in mind that Listening Lotus is indeed, in fact, first and foremost, an empathic listener service. Okay, check my website out, which is in the description of majority of any of my videos. If you have been here before, I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for all of the love and support. I'm just so grateful. Okay, like seriously, y'all. I thank you. But yes, um, if you would like to text me, you can reach me at 1-888-350-3744. That way, anything that you would like to know regarding pricing, when I have sales, that number you can actually reach me. If it gets a little too crazy, you can definitely reach me on there. But yeah, let's go ahead. And this is my first time going live on YouTube, y'all. I was supposed to go my very first live. I was supposed to go live on here on YouTube, but I don't know, they was acting weird or doing something. And then it was like I made sure that I was like, I'm gonna go live somewhere. And so I went to Instagram, but I meant to go and start here. So thank you guys so much because I feel like I have more people here on YouTube than I do on my Instagram. So I was just like, I just go where the people are. But let's see what's what. Let's see what's what. I am very proud to be here with you all, needless to say. So thank you all for coming and let's just see what's what. Okay. I had propped this camera up at a weird angle, so we'll thug it out. But okay. Hi, hello, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can always go to my Cash App that has Listen and Lotus. Anything where you see the lady holding the Lotus to her ear, that's me. So let's go with that. All right. First card out is it says to decide your vibe. And then this part says it attracts your tribe, is what it says. I hope, is that backwards? I'm gonna just read it to y'all. Look, we are working through this. Hey, hi, how are you? We are just gonna work through this and go from there. But yes, it says it attracts your tribe to decide your vibe. So do with that what you will. A lot of people, whatever, are really going where they feel comfortable. Okay, like that's really just the gist of it or whatever. Ain't nobody trying to be around nobody that they feel like they gotta. If I gotta, no, don't want you on my team. Don't want you around me, like at all. Hi, welcome. Hello, thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Whoever getting drinks, get get like three for me. It says a toast to no worries, just being a lot more carefree, okay, these days, being a lot more carefree, being a lot more open with the people that you decide to even have around you far as your vibe, okay? Just a lot of it's giving celebratory, okay? And especially because the month of May, I know like graduations are coming up, weddings, all kinds of stuff. Okay, let me see. Can you ask a question? No, baby, we just going off of the energy as to what's gonna come out. I will do questions probably another time. But I do appreciate you coming. I'm trying to make sure that I can actually like read everybody's stuff. And then let's go ahead and jump into another. I'm doing well. What does that say? Fabio Mario. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm doing well. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Y'all got a few messages. Again, always take what resonates and to leave the rest. So take what resonates and to leave the rest. Um, First card out is see other people as they are and to don't take anything personally. And if anybody wants to know far as the deck, this is from the fabulous book of the Four Agreements, okay? And who doesn't love that book? Okay. Let's read the other part. It says, when you see other people as they are without taking it personally, you can never be hurt by what they say or do. Even if others lie to you, it's okay. They are lying to you because they are afraid you will discover what you will discover they are not perfect. Okay. And nobody is perfect. So that is what this card says. I don't know why I feel like y'all can't see that, but we'll work through the kinks. We'll work through it. Um, you're new here. Hi, welcome. Thank you for coming. How does this live work, child? I couldn't tell you. I just hit the live button. I don't know. All right. And then the next card we have is the beautiful transformation card. It says, "Let your life be transformed." Okay. And this is such a beautiful card because it's really you allowing yourself to just do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't even know if we can really cuss on here. I'm working on it. But doing literally doing whatever it is that your heart desires, literally within boundaries, within reason. Don't do, at least not on my name, don't do nothing wild. So let's go ahead and read the card. It says, when you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life, and what you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. Okay. Really just allowing that yin and yang energy. Okay. Really allowing that figure eight, that energy of just like whatever comes and goes, whatever is supposed to come and go, and just simply leave it at that. Hi. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Okay, let's keep going a little bit further. Trying to think. And if you do feel like this brings clarity, definitely they actually have a lotus emoji. I love that. So give me a lotus emoji if you feel like any of this is resonating for you as I am pulling the cards, okay? Well, yes, so far we are just talking about celebration, even if it's just you simply celebrating life, celebrating how far that you have came, celebrating how far that you have actually transformed within, the past couple of years, okay? And not only that, not taking things personally or whatever, and just allowing people to just simply be, okay? Let them people do what they're gonna do. And then you do what you're gonna do. And if y'all resonate, if y'all rock with each other, if y'all blend, if y'all mesh well, great. But if not, if you apply, let it fly. So let's go ahead. Okay. And we have, I'm going to say 7-11 here, but you have master number 11 with individuality. Okay. Really allowing yourself to show who you are as a person, as far as your personality, what you bring to this collective, what you bring to the table, what you bring, as far as just like you being you. Okay, that in a nutshell or whatever, as well as being very open and open-minded to allowing others to simply show up in the most authentic way of who they are as an individual as well. Okay, don't forget that part. It ain't all about you. And then next we have is the spirituality card. Okay, so confirmation a lot for my spiritualists that are always out there. Okay, the light workers. Okay, other readers, a lot other, I would say, transformers. No, I didn't just say that. I did. Hopefully y'all know what I meant. I hope you know what I meant, but yes. Okay. Okay. And we love that. So confirmation for somebody. I'm sorry, y'all. These falling on the floor. I'll have more of a table set up next time. This again is my first live, especially here on YouTube. So I do appreciate it. But yes, let's keep going. You have is the spiritual career card. So confirmation for not only myself, because I will definitely take this, but there are also other people or whatever. And let me also say that spiritual career is very vast. Okay. It's a very vast thing. Spirituality and your way that you want to do it could simply be giving back to people holistically regarding health. But with them, um, basically with them like getting their health right or whatever is helping with their spirit as well. So do with that what you will, but there are other people that are also on their spiritual path far as like other lines of career, and it doesn't always have to be tarot or whatever. There are so many different ways to cultivate and so many other different gifts that are out there that people have. Okay. Down to even just the different clairs depending on who you talk to. Let me see. And then next we have is, oh, hold on, y'all. Mm, 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 mm. Next we have is a leadership, taking more of a leadership role over your life as a whole, okay? Taking more leadership as to how you really show up in the world, especially with this going hand in hand with, it's giving a lot of just getting grounded with this root chakra energy, okay? You also could be seeing 111 because I'm seeing that. I don't know if y'all seeing it, but I'm seeing it. But with the leadership card or whatever, really just standing more rooted and grounded and as to how you even show up, even in um your spirituality as a whole. Okay. I'm also giving it's giving a lot of luck too. Like somebody just being really, really lucky um overall. So let's keep on going. Thank you all for coming. I really do appreciate this. I was expecting it to be, we ain't gonna talk about that. And now they got too much to say. I'm trying to get up out of here. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm not sure that nobody else say anything. Okay, we have taken an adventure. And we have also intuition. Maybe there is something that you know deep down and within you that you know that you should be doing, even regarding your spiritual career or you taking off with a spiritual career in itself. It doesn't always have to be tarot. Again, it can be very multifaceted as far as how far you can go regarding um a career. There's definitely new communication coming in with a communication card. Okay. Simple as that. And this could definitely be through the ethers as well. It definitely could be somewhere up there in the stratosphere. You may even get a dream. Okay. Far as different levels of communication or whatever. It doesn't always have to be somebody actually communicating with you in the 3D. So do with that what you will. Relationship change is definitely coming on in the near future, but that's okay because it's beneficial for your ultimate personal growth. And what I'm also getting from this at the current present moment, honestly, is given what I just said in the very beginning. Like if they don't feel like, where's that card? If you don't feel like you can celebrate with them and you don't feel like you can do that, you can really prosper with them, you don't feel like you can grow on a personal level, and maybe um they can too as well, like it's going to end up being cut off. Simple as that. There is a lot of people that are, I keep saying, kicking ass and taking names, but it's really just taking more inventory and taking your life a lot more serious as to who you choose to really involve your energy around. Okay. Everybody has their own internal battery pack. Everybody's their own personal battery pack regarding the consistency of the other individual as well. Okay, like you start feeling too drained, even if they going through a season where they need to be more and more watered and replenished, there still needs to be some type of general consensus of at least them showing that they're trying and they're not just like trying to drain you and leech you in a sense. um but let's see, hold on y'all. Okay, we got a couple more minutes before I go. Excuse me for squinting, y'all, but it's like the time up there. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. So Okay. That is beautiful. We have, it says, stop carrying what isn't yours. Okay, that's the theme. Stop carrying what isn't yours. It says you've taken on emotions, guilt, and weight that were never yours. Okay, give it back and be free. And I do feel like whoever I'm talking to, you are becoming more free and feeling like, you're literally not taking things more personal. I do feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you used to internalize so much. Like it was almost like you had the empathic gift, but you didn't add any structure or anything to it at that point in time. And so it really had you like all over the place as far as your energy. You didn't know if you were coming and going. Okay. But now that you have basically added more structure to the plan, it's like, okay, well, now I feel like, whatever other people have going on, it doesn't necessarily have to, or I don't allow it to affect me as much as it used to, in a sense. Because that is a really big, heavy thing with a lot of empathics or whatever. Some people it takes a little bit longer than others, but that's something that they end up working through or working on. Let's see what else, if there's anything else, and then we're going to wrap this up. Oh, okay. Love that. Love that. We have is making peace with the past. Okay. Not only are you realizing that there were so many different things and burdens and stuff that you were internalizing and allowing yourself to take on more weight than what you should have carried, but now you are making peace with your past as to even understanding more about yourself as to why you even allowed yourself to carry that much, or why the people around you even allowed you to carry that much to even begin with in the first place. That's a problem. Reading the card, it says you don't have to rewrite the story. Just stop fighting the chapter. Peace begins with acceptance. Being more acceptance of yourself, being more accepting of who you are. Hi, thank you for coming. Just being overall finding a new level of peace and calm and tranquility. And I love that for whoever I'm talking to, seriously, because that's what it's all about. Everybody is doing a lot of different things in a lot of different ways, but ultimately, the ultimate goal for all of us is just having a certain level of serene and peace and calm within our internal clocks, as well as what we are spewing out externally, and just having our harmonious balance while we are here on this plane, as well as going up there to the others. Okay, simple as that. So, okay. They have so much to say. So much to say. And somebody may have been also doing a lot of crying lately. And I want to let people know that, especially while I am live, um, crying is the most easiest, yet the most, I personally feel, to be very underrated way that you can heal in real time. Um, and the reason why I say that is because it says disarming the fear. Okay, you have disarming the fear. It says breaking free from emotional dependency. A lot of these people, to an extent that you felt like were even quote unquote in your corner, or you felt like, the weight that you were even allowing yourself, far as their own personal burdens, and allowing their baggage to even become your baggage in some weird way. Um, you were dependent of them emotionally to kind of like help stabilize you in a way that you needed to figure out how to really do that for yourself, because it was an unhealthy attachment, basically, long story short. But with disarming the fear, you're definitely understanding that even if you have to stand alone for a little bit, that that is indeed in fact okay, and making sure that you have more people that are around you that are actually feel more like family, feel more like a tribe, that a place that you want to um, call home, in a sense. So do with that what you will. And not only that, you have to choose with love. It says love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear, and your life will transform. Okay, definitely doing things from a loving way. You will be able to get a lot more stuff accomplished than you can with being stubborn or trying to just basically be a little bit hatred. Add a Q&A sticker. Okay, somebody has a question. I am not going to do questions this time. This is literally just me doing an energy read for what is going on for the collective right now in the present time. Okay, we also have is to rebuild imbalanced relations. Okay, if the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance. Step forward and create harmony in your relationships. So this could definitely be either you or the people that are around you, and you are feeling like again the weight. Okay, is definitely more one-sided. And with that being said and done, it's like, okay, now it's time for either some real conversations to be had, as far as like how we are going to proceeding forward, because we can't continue on the way we are. Simple as that. Um, let's see. I wanted to make sure that I had got all of them. I do feel like the overall, even with you disarming the fear, the biggest of it is you being okay with standing alone in case that is something that you indeed in fact have to do, because you are breaking away from emotional dependency. You're not being dependent on others, far as depending on how they make you feel. Hi, how are you? Depending on how they choose to perceive things or make things look, it shouldn't, and it doesn't, far as like make you feel that mm, it shouldn't make you feel either way any different. Okay, everybody's got an opinion, including me. Again, take the meat and potatoes from what is being coming out in the spread. Okay. The divine in me honors the divine in me honors the divine in you. And you have is to namaste, bitches. I love these cards because honestly, they be having a little cussing in there. If you don't rock with that, I get it. But everybody here should be over 18. Don't come over here with nothing crazy. But yes, just getting back to a certain level, like again, it's all about being peaceful, serene, and calm, and whatever that may look like for you. Only you know what that looks like for you. But this is what I have for you guys. I just wanted to come on and be live. I will try to add more of these to my schedule when I can. Um, if I do, it's always going to be on a Sunday. It's going to be on a Sunday. Do with that what you will. Okay. Um, see if I can pop one more. If you can put it in Brazilian and Portuguese mode, I will actively try to do that, Fabio Mello. I thought that it automatically translates for other countries, but now that I am not aware, or now that I am aware, I will definitely go in and see how to do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we have is prosperity is the overall goal, okay? On top of just really just having another, again, calm, peaceful, serene, quiet, internally quiet with your thoughts and where you want to go moving forward. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I had a call come in. Yes. Last but not least, the last card is prosperity. Okay. It says prosperity comes from hard work and a love for life. So, really just getting back to loving your life, loving the people that are in your life, loving the people are, um, that you are actively choosing to be around. Okay. Just all the good things. And I do feel like even with your tribe or whatever, the tribe that you are even subscribing yourself to, and the adventures and stuff that you are choosing to go on with these people, and the communication that's going to come in, and the leadership that you are now taking more of a profound approach, as to how you're choosing to show up in your own life and trusting your intuition. I cannot stress that enough. That prosperity is definitely upon us, as well as you having a spiritual career, y'all. I love that. But this is all that I have for you guys. In the meantime, in between time, thank you guys so much for all the love. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys for even coming on here. I will repost this soon. And yeah, y'all take care. Bye. How do I?